Got some exciting late-breaking news this hour that you are going to want to spread everywhere. Tweet, email, text message, everybody. America needs to see this. Biden losing president-elect status after the Pennsylvania win has been ripped from his grasp. Now, before I get into the details, if you're new here, tap the red button down below to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're the first to know when the latest news is published. This is huge news, my friends. Pam Bondi, who is Florida's former Attorney General and former Special Advisor to President Trump, Office of White House Counsel, tweeted out some very good news for President Trump and devastating news for Joe Biden. She tweeted this: 2020 president election live results, Real Clear Politics just rescinded their call for Biden winning Pennsylvania. News Talk 850 WFTL, who broadcasts out of the president's town of West Palm Beach, reports that Real Clear Politics withdrew Biden's president-elect status Monday night after stripping him of Pennsylvania's 20 electoral votes. They write that RCP reversed Biden's win in Pennsylvania, bringing him back down below the 270 threshold to 259 electoral votes. They state that sources argue the Real Clear Politics never called Pennsylvania to begin with in the presidential race, and the live results reversal comes as votes continue to be counted and lawsuits fly. Real Clear Politics is based in Chicago, claims to be an independent, nonpartisan political news media company. It's also a polling and data aggregator. All this is happening as the U.S. Attorney General William Barr has authorized federal prosecutors across the U.S. to pursue substantial allegations of voting irregularities before the 2020 presidential election is certified. It's also worth mentioning that CNN has Arizona in the gray column as well. Benny Johnson on Twitter made note of the spread in a tweet. He put out this tweet stating that breaking news, Donald Trump is now within 1% of Biden in Arizona. Have you heard that from our sycophantic DNC media? No. Biden has won, according to Google and the Associated Press. They state here that Joe Biden has 1,648,642 votes. Trump has 1,633,896. As of this report, a little more than 14,000 votes separate Biden and Trump. So don't believe the media hype that Biden is the winner. The fight has only just begun, and it's all swaying back in President Trump's favor. Get this out there, friends. This is huge news. They just rescinded their call for Biden winning Pennsylvania. Devastating.
All right, Shalom. Call halal Yahweh Shem Yahushai. The honors be to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Yahweh Shem Yahushai brought them to the hopefully elect. All right, so supposedly Joe Biden losing has lost his president-elect status, which technically means that pretty much he's not, as of right now, if this is true, because again, this is all speculation. I don't know how true this is or whether it's true or not. But technically, Joe Biden hasn't won the elections, supposedly, But nevertheless, pretty much what I want to touch on in this video is being circumspect, because redeeming the times, as the scriptures say, and knowing the times that we're in, and being that prophecy is surely moving hella quickly. All right. These devils are up to something, one way or the other. All right. Because again, according to this report, and I took the liberty of downloading the video because try to play it from YouTube, it was giving me a hard time. So Lord's will, I remember to post a link in the description. But yeah, man, I spent majority of the day looking into this, and I didn't see much on it. So, like I said, I don't know if this is true or not, but nevertheless, again, knowing and understanding the times that we're in, these devils are definitely plotting something. They're up to something. All right, Biden is pushing on like pretty much, nothing's changed. All right, he's still talking as if he has in fact won. All right, so again, man, and on that note, talking about Biden, he's still talking about entering into a dark winter. So these devils are playing. They're plotting something. All right, and also because I wanted to do a video on this, but um just didn't work out how I wanted it to. Because something was going on, but I saw an article. I was going to do a video on this article it was talking about pretty much how the NBA is going to come back. They're going to resume the season, start the season in December. And I think it said on the 22nd of December, they're going to start the NBA season, which understanding and knowing knowing how sports works, it's just another means of distraction, bread and circus, keep the people entertained and to take their focus off what's going on behind closed doors. Because again, a lot of times they set these things up like sporting events and things of that nature. It's to keep the people in the dumbed down state because so they can sign off on certain laws and things like that behind while the people are distracted. So again, um, again, man, these devils are plotting something. Again, I don't know how true this is, but like I've been saying, just gotta keep watching and waiting, playing the waiting game. But nevertheless, man, AKA, or excuse me, Babylon, AKA America, all right, truly a land of confusion because, again, man, this is gonna, if this is in fact true, this is gonna cause a lot of confusion. Here it is. People's emotions are already, well, before Biden supposedly won, people's emotions are already on high and intense and all over the place. And if this is in fact true, all right, this is going to stir, this is going to shake up a lot of people's feathers, all right. And Salakia for being a little long-winded. There's a lot of information that's been coming out, man. Trump, he's been quiet, and that's no coincidence. All right, Trump, he's got something up his sleeve. And I've just been telling people to pay attention because this is going to be real interesting on how they play this out. But nevertheless, man, this is the people's emotions are being played on. Um, and then a lot of people, man, they're going to end up getting lost in the sauce, so to say, because again, this is a land full of confusion. Hence the name Babylon, which means confusion. All right. So before I continue to ramble on, I'm gonna go to Isaiah 24 because again, people, if this is a fact true, all right, people are so emotionally invested in with this whole election. This is gonna shake a lot of feathers up, and again, a lot of people are gonna end up getting lost in the sauce. So Isaiah 24:10. It says, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. All right, and again, that city is talking about America, which is known in the Bible as Babylon, Babylon the Great, which again, the word Babylon goes into confusion. All right, this is truly a confused land. This is nothing but confusion. All right, and again, people are so emotionally invested. People are just gonna end up getting lost in the sauce. We go to Isaiah 30. Um, because people are so emotionally invested in this place, and um, people don't put their trust in Yahweh Bashim Shai. This is why, and people are just gonna, a lot of people are going to end up just getting caught out there. Isaiah 30 and verse 3 says, "Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame." Why? Because people put their trust in. Well, actually, it says it when you read on. It says, "And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion." So you see, because you put your trust in this place so much, you're so emotionally invested in this place, it's going to be to your shame. Because ultimately, man, this is going to lead to just all chaos. All hell is going to break loose. It's no coincidence that they dragged the elections for a couple of days. That's no coincidence. Because Esau, man, they're trying to stir things up. They're the elites, man. They're trying to stir things up, and get things riled up, you know, because again, Biden, supposedly he won the the presidency. All right, so now people are in a state of where they've accepted victory. Talking about Biden supporters, all right, they've accepted the fact that Biden's going to be their new president. Everyone's partying and cheering and living it up. But if this in fact comes out and turns out to be true, all right, again, this is going to stir a lot of things up, man, and people, man, they're going to lose their minds, all right. And again, this is just why it's important to, just be careful, stay on your watch, pay attention to how this is going to play out, man. Because I was telling people, man, this is not over. Like I said, Trump, he's got something up his sleeve, man. This guy, man, still a devil, but he's a genius. Because from what I've been researching on, and looking up, and certain brothers have been going into it. Trump, man, he's not quiet for a reason, or excuse me, he's quiet for a reason. That's a smart devil, and like I said, man, just pay attention, be on the lookout, because this guy's got something up his sleeve. Nevertheless, man, the show goes on, so just gonna continue to see how this plays out. But Isaiah 45, from there, I'm gonna go to Isaiah 45, starting at verse. Isaiah 45 and 7, it says, "I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, will do all these things." Because, ultimately, Yahweh Shem Shai rules in the kingdom of men, and ultimately, he's in control of everything that's going on right now. So again, this is why I keep saying, to stay prayed up, stay invested in these scriptures, stay invested in the truth, because like I said, as everyone else is emotionally invested in their trust is in Egypt, all right, and they trust in Pharaoh, right. We need to be spiritually, emotionally invested in Yahweh Shem Shai and stay focused on his truth, because again, man, these devils, they're plotting something, and all hell can break loose at any day. There's no telling what these devils got in the store, but nevertheless, if we put our trust in Yahweh Shem Shai, he's gonna look after us. We're not gonna have nothing to worry about. We're gonna be all right. Like I say, ultimately, Yahweh Shem Shai, he's in control of all this. What's going on behind closed doors, what these devils are plotting, what they're planning. All right, Yahweh Shem Shai is in control. So just stay prayed up. Because this place, man, is man, these people don't know what's going on. I'm gonna go to Psalm 71. Psalm 71 and 1. It says, in thee, O Yahweh, do I put my trust. Let me never be put to confusion. because you see, you know, like I said, man, these people they're lost in the sauce. They don't know what's going on, right? They're not showing this in the mainstream media. You know, Biden's acting like, you know, business as usual. You know, he's still talking like he's going to win the elections, which hopefully he does. You know, because this guy Biden, man, he might be the guy to do it. You know, and, you know, his recent speech, he's like I said, he mentioned another. He mentioned the dark winter. So something is about to go down. You know, and again, man, these devils, man, they're plotting something. You know, the scriptures tell you that, man. These devils, they don't go to sleep without devising some wicked scheme. They wake up devising some wicked scheme. You get that in Micah, the 2nd chapter. Starting at verse 1, it says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds." So again, you know, they don't go to bed without devising some wicked plan. Reading on, it says, "When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand." So they can't sleep without devising some wicked plan, plotting some wickedness. They wake up devising, thinking about wickedness, plotting wickedness. It's just in their nature. That's just how they were. That's what they were created to do. You know, they were created to be the wicked. So, you know, it's in their nature. You know, just to be the devil. Right. And again, you know, this is so much information coming out, and you know, it's really hard to keep up with everything that's going on. Prophecy is moving very rapidly. You know, so you know, expecting something to pop off any moment. You know, that's how quickly things are moving. You know, just it can happen. Something can go down at any moment. All right, and again, you know, knowing the nature of these devils, all right, they're always devising something. They're always plotting something. All right, and it just you know, made me just furthermore, um because like I said, there was the article that came out that they were bringing back the NBA. They're going to resume the season, and like I said, you know, that's just one of their many tools to keep the people in a state of not knowing. Because again, you know, with that stuff, you know, comes, you know, they get the people all distracted, you know, and while the people are distracted, they're behind closed doors, you know, signing legislations and putting things in, you know, on paper, basically, you know. So again, you know, dark winter, you know, as this guy Biden keeps mentioning, you know, they're plotting something, man. You know, they're devising some evil scheme. They're about to do something. So Psalms 10, and I'm gonna start at verse 7. It says, "His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity." All right, and that's talking about the wicked elites. All right, the so-called Illuminati, the deep state, the shadow government, whatever people want to call them. All right, you know, not only are they a bunch of frauds and a bunch of liars, you know, they're very skillful at doing it. You know, they're cunning. You know, they're slick. You know, and you know, this is like when you go to Psalms, the 64th chapter. This is why, you know, we pray to uh, be preserved. Psalm 64, and I start at verse 1. It says, "Hear my voice, O Most High, and my prayer preserve my life from fear of the enemy." Why? Reading on, it says, "Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity." All right? Just like how the prophets are workers in righteousness. All right? You got these beings, these people on the left hand, all right? They're the workers of iniquities. And again, they work nonstop, constantly, devising wicked schemes and plans against you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. All right, they don't stop. All right, and this is why, again, you know, stay prayed up. You know, Keep your mind occupied on its truth, so we don't, the Lord doesn't, you know, send us over to this confusion, this land of just landmass of just walking zombies. People really don't have an idea of what's going on. People are here it is. You got people partying and popping bottles because Joe Biden is one. You know, and like I mentioned this before, Jake doesn't even know why they voted for Joe Biden. For the most part, they just wanted to get Trump out of office so bad they don't even know why they voted for Joe Biden. Because his words are smoother than butter, and he got you, Jakes. Got a lot of you, Jakes, right where they wanted you. Because like I said, you people are so emotionally invested in this place, all right? You just don't have no idea. Verse 3 says, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. Yeah, and that links up with in Thessalonians where it says, just when people think they're in, the people think they're at peace and safety, then sudden destruction. All right, because these devils, they're about to make their move and they're going to do something quickly, suddenly, like it says in Revelations 12, it talks about how the devil knoweth that he had but a short time. All right, these devils are about to make their moves. They're about to do something. All right, and again, they got you people so emotionally invested. You're gonna get caught out there, and you're not gonna know what to do. You're not gonna know what's going on. All right. It says verse 5. Then they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares. Privately they say, who shall see them? Yeah, because these wicked elites, they don't believe in the Most High. They do their wicked deeds in secret, really thinking or really not knowing and believing that the angels are right there recording their every moves, everything that they do. They really don't believe that the angels are right there recording them. All right, they really do think that they're getting away. All right, they don't believe in the Most High. All right. Where was I at? Verse 6, it says, they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. So you see, again, man, these secret councils, man, whatever they're plotting something big, and they're getting ready to make some move. They're getting ready to do something. All these things, all this stuff coming out, man, it's not a coincidence whatsoever. They're plotting something. All right. Like I said, man, if it turns out to be true that Biden lost his president-elect, that's gonna stir up a lot of feathers, man. Because one thing the prophets, beginning with the apostles and elders and on down, one thing, it's been taught for years is civil war. All right, all hell is gonna break loose. It's just one of those things. Just being on the lookout for how is it gonna play out. We know what's gonna happen. We just don't know how it's gonna happen. But best believe, again, if this turns out to be true, man, that could definitely be a catapult. That could be the domino effect. That could be the straw to break the camel's back. Biden losing his presidency elect. But nevertheless, man, we don't put our our spiritual investment isn't in the trust of Egypt, nor in the trust of Pharaoh. All right, we trust in Yahweh Shem Yahshua because, like I read earlier, he controls both. He controls both aspects, the light and the dark, the good and the evil. So ultimately, this is the movie of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. So we're just waiting to see how this plays out. It's just our job to report on these things. I'm gonna get up Ephesians 5:15. Yeah, verse 15, it says, "See then that ye walk circumspectly." Now that's fools, but that's wise. Because again, redeeming the times, knowing the times that we're in. All right, knowing that Esau Edom, he's about to make his moves. All right, just like I keep saying, just paid attention to Joe Biden's speeches. He keeps mentioning a dark winter. There's no coincidence they're talking about a vaccine now. You know, all these things, man. It's like the puzzle's coming together. The pieces of the puzzle are coming together. Like I said, man, if you're paying attention, you see that is things are moving hella quickly. All right, this is why, like I said here, the verse 15, you walk circumspectly. Circum, the or pretty much 360 degrees, 360 degrees. Looking at things from all angles and inspect. All right, to look, to spectate. So we need to be seeing things from all points, all angles, all views. Just keeping your head on the swivel. Just paying attention and being on your watch, so you don't get caught out there like how these people are about to get caught out there. Because the scriptures talk about that. Like I quoted earlier. Peace and safety, then sudden destruction. People are especially Jake, man. Jake is Jake think they're good now. Jake thinks that they won. They think that they got it. That false sign of hope, like they did back when Barack Obama won the presidency when he got in office. But sure enough, all hell's gonna break loose, and the people that you put your trust in so much, all right, they're gonna be the main ones giving you the hell. And again, people are gonna be so confused. Here it is, to put your trust in the oppressors, and then you question why they or you're gonna be questioning why they pretty much unleashing hell on you. Because like I said, man, these elites and even these lower elites like Joe Biden, they got you right where they want you. You're emotionally invested. All right, you think you're in peace and safety, but the destruction is right around the corner, and it's coming quickly. So verse 16, it says, "Redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is." So yeah, like I said, because ultimately all this is the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Ultimately he's the one that's working these works. He's the one that's in control. So this is why we need to, put our trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Walk with wisdom. Ask the Lord to give you that spiritual, the eye self, to be able to spiritually discern. Because we're coming into some crazy times. Evil days are ahead. And again, Jake, man, is being set up for the kill, man. They're being set up for the ultimate knockout blow. Confusion. All right, Jake is lost, man. They have no idea what's about to take place. So again, man, this is why while these people, man, they're emotionally invested. Esau, man, is just playing with people's emotions. But again, nevertheless, our investment is in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Lord's will, we're of that number, so we'll be all right when all hell does break loose. But nevertheless, man, these devils are plotting something, man. And whether this is true or not, man, just continue to be on the lookout, man. I don't know what these devils are, what they're about to do, what they're about to unleash. But again, even knowing that and understanding, it's all the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. So with that, I'm gonna give all credit to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and others with great millstone. And until next time, I say shalom.